to do it. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be seeing 12 unique customs and traditions in India. If traditions offer reassurance in the face of chaos, they can also frame what might otherwise be taboo as mystical. Join me for a giant cocktail of rituals and customs dating back to the earliest centuries of Indian civilization. The Aghori Sadhus of Varanasi. The Aghori Sadhus are wandering monks who renounce all earthly possessions in order to attain eternal spiritual liberation. These ascetic Shaiva sadhus engage in post-mortem rituals such as meditating on corpses, cannibalism, keeping skulls as reminders of the impermanence of life, and smearing their body with ash, which is the last rite performed on a material body. Another vital ritual is a dip in the Gangas before sunrise to cleanse themselves of all the sins. The Hola Mohalla warriors of Punjab. Founded by Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th Guru of Sikhism, Hola Mohalla is a 3-day event that usually falls in March, one day after the festival of Holi. It marks the beginning of the Sikh New Year and is held in the small town of Anandpur Sahib in Punjab, turning it into a rambunctious carnival setting. It showcases the fierce martial arts of Nihang Sikhs as well as Kirtan, which means the religious chants, music and poetry, and ends with a glorious military-style procession. The Buddhist chanting of Ladakh. In 2012, the Buddhist chanting of Ladakh was added to UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The tradition of Buddhist chanting is celebrated every day in monasteries and villages in Ladakh. Buddhist lamas, who are priests, chant and recite the teachings and philosophy of Lord Buddha for the spiritual and moral well-being of the believers. The ritual is carried out in groups. Monks don traditional attire and make use of bells, drums, cymbals, and trumpets. Chow dance of Odisha. Another important tradition from India that made it to UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2010 is a classical Chow dance from Odisha. The dance is used as a form of storytelling on stage using vivacious all-male troops. It combines martial arts, acrobatics, athletics, and its motifs highlight religious themes of Shaivism, Shaktism, and Vaishnavism. This folk dance is egalitarian and is celebrated every spring. Thimidika, the fire walking tradition of Tamil Nadu. Also celebrated in countries such as Sri Lanka, Singapore, and Malaysia, Thimidika originated in Tamil Nadu. The festival takes place every year during the months of October and November in honor of Draupadi Amman, the wife of 5 Pandava brothers in the Mahabharata. Male devotees perform the rituals by walking on a sheet of burning coal while carrying a pot of milk or water on their heads for balance. The practice is a sign of utter devotion to their faith. A festival to worship snakes, Naga Panchami. In Hindu culture, serpent blessings are sought to bring peace and welfare to the family. The festival usually falls during the months of July and August. Several stories about its significance have been narrated in different mythologies and folklore, including in the Mahabharata, the Sanskrit epic. On this day, serpent deities made out of silver, wood, and stone are worshipped with offerings of milk, sweets, and flowers, and sometimes a real snake is used. It is also considered a taboo to dig the earth on Naga Panchami as it could harm the snakes. Ambubachi Mela, the Tantric fertility festival of Assam. During the monsoon seasons in the middle of June, Ambubachi Hindu Mela is celebrated annually in the honor of Devi Kamakya at the Kamakya temple in Guwahati, Assam. The festival celebrates yearly menstrual cycle of Devi Kamakya, the mother of Shakti, who represents the nurturing power of a fertile land. The temple is closed for 3 days during the festival as it is believed that Mother Earth becomes unclean during her period. Post its purification, the temple is reopened, Kamakya is bathed and prasada is offered. Since there is no idol of Devi Kamakya, a yoni-shaped stone is cleaned with water and covered in red cloth. Lat Mar Holi of Uttar Pradesh. Translating as hitting with sticks. The festival is celebrated before Holi in the neighboring towns of Nandgaon and Barsana near Mathura. This distinct style of Holi celebration is limited to these towns because of a legend. According to the legend, Lord Krishna of Nandgaon visited his beloved Radha in Barsana on this day, and the women playfully chased him away using lathis, which mean long sticks. The celebratory gesture is reciprocated the next day by the men of Barsana invading the town of Nandgaon. The Transgender Festival of Kuvagam, Tamil Nadu. For 15 days in May and April, India beholds the largest festive gathering of transgender and transvestite individuals at Kuvagam in Tamil Nadu. They commemorate their patron deity Aravan by marrying him in the temple. According to a Hindu legend, Aravan sacrificed himself in the Kurukshetra war, but Aravan wished to get married beforehand. To meet his request, Lord Krishna morphed into a woman named Mohini, who broke her bangles in despair after his death. Bangles are an important status symbol for married women in India. This bangle smashing tradition is carried out every year at Aravan temple in Tamil Nadu. Sankirtana dance of Manipur. The Sankirtana dance is practiced by members of Manipur's Vaishnav community at the center of a temple, where performers narrate the life and deeds of Krishna. Sometimes the performers are so intense that it moves spectators to tears. The sole purpose of this dance and musical ritual is to gather the devotees in one place to glorify and celebrate the virtues of their god. In 2013, Sankirtana dance was inscribed in UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Wazwan, the royal cuisine of Kashmir. Many have called Kashmir heaven on earth, but only those who have visited know that there's so much more to the region than the worldly valleys and pashmina shawls. Wazwan is less a cuisine and more a tradition among the Kashmiris. It is an art served on a train or platter that involves a 36-course meal. The dishes are cooked overnight under the supervision of a master chef, a vaste vaze. Guests sit in the group of 4 and share from one tray or platter. Kashmiri Muslims invoke the name of Allah before feasting, whereas Kashmiri Brahmins pray to Lord Rudra. Kumbh Mela. The Kumbh Mela is the world's largest congregation of religious pilgrims. It rotates between these 4 pilgrimage destinations in a 12-year cycle: Haridwar, Allahabad, Nasik, and Ujjain. The last Kumbh Mela was held at Ujjain in 2016, and the next one will happen in 2022 at Haridwar. The main devotees are the Nagasadhus. Their solitary and extremely harsh lifestyle revolves around a monastic way of living. The significance of the fair for Hindus is to cleanse their sins by bathing in a sacred water. So these are the 12 unique customs and traditions in India. And this is all in this video. See you guys in another interesting video. Till then, take care.